Clemson Agricultural College was founded in 1889 through a bequest from Thomas Green Clemson. Originally an all-male military school of only 446 students, it would eventually become the Clemson University we know today. His statue was made to honor Thomas Green for creating the Clemson University. Thomas Green was born in Philadelphia and grew up in a house with 2 slaves. He had an interest in agriculture since a young age and studied this first in Norwich, but decided to further his education in France and graduated with a diploma as an assayer of mines. In the 1830s, Clemson had a career as a mining engineer and an industry consultant working both in America and overseas. In 1838, Thomas Green Clemson got married to Anna Calhoun, daughter of John C. Calhoun. He lived with Anna's family at Fort Hill, which did comprise of about 70 enslaved African Americans at the time. Little is known about Clemson's thoughts concerning the ownership of slaves, but he would eventually purchase his own plantation called Cane Brake along with 37 slaves. Thomas also had a diplomatic career as a diplomat to Belgium, largely due to his father-in-law, John C. Calhoun. Afterwards, he continued his agricultural career and passion with the role of Superintendent of Agricultural Affairs, and was involved in passing the Morrill Land Grant Act. With the threat of war, Clemson resigned from this position and joined the Confederacy, but afterwards returned back to Fort Mill and became the owner when both his mother and father-in-law died. After he had outlived his children and wife, Clemson drafted a final will in the mid-1880s. The will called for the establishment of a land-grant institution called the Clemson Agricultural College of South Carolina, upon the property of the Fort Hill estate. He believed that education, especially scientific education, led to economic prosperity. He wanted to start an agricultural college because he felt that the government officials did not appreciate the importance of agricultural education. Although originally only males attended, Thomas Green Clemson did not explicitly ban women or African Americans like the founders of many other Southern universities. The Thomas Green statue now sits outside Tillman Hall.